And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Randle outside. Outside McDaniels. Williams grabs the board. White looking it over. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by White.
Nice touch on the floater. Another tool that Levine's developed. I mean, he's becoming a better all-around scorer for sure.
Now here's Conley. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Levine against McDaniels. Puts it up. Levine can't hit. And it's McDaniels off the drive. White with the steal. Here's Dosunmu. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Conley against White. Here's Randle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jalen Smith.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randle heading to the line now.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
That free throw misses. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now here's Levine. Last game out, he had 44. Fires the 3. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Smith with a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Gobert. Conley up top. He's guarded by White. The shot by Conley, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Dosunmu. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Mike Conley, third.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Bulls trail by 3. Dosunmu outside. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Conley against White. And here's Dosunmu. For 3. Randall pulls down the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Williams with the screen. White the pass to Williams. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
The Bulls trail by 9. White finds Smith. Williams with the screen. Dosunmu for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota is shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Craig is checked in for Chicago. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
First, an opponent offense, and they did a lot of damage from range. 3rd and three-point shooting efficiency, it was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. The Bulls trail by 12. Outside White. Down low. They need this. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's White, following the score by Minnesota. Williams passes to Dosunmu. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Edwards, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. White against Conley. White, the pass to Dosunmu. And he's gone for the lob!
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Levine. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Buzelis is checked in for Williams. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Craig passes to Levine. DeSumo on the wing. Craig with a screen on Conley. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Edwards. 27 points his last game. Randall can't hit. DeSumo outside. Pass to Levine. DiVincenzo with a steal. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Randall. Bulls on D. 8-point game. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls in transition. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And that's a promising shot through Buzelis.
Ball against Conley. Chicago with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside Edwards. Reed passes to Edwards. From deep. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. DiVincenzo against Levine. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed sets a screen. And Edwards, here we go. Good defense by DeSumo. The Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Levine. Craig with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Levine. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Reed, a screen on Levine. Here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Here's Craig. It's blocked by Gobert. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeSumo. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball against Conley. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Here's Randle. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Ball. No points so far. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. Balled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to Randle. Driving in. Right through the D for the layup. Randle's got 17.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to White. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Terry. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
White on the wing. And he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Terry in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Terry. The 3 is up. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
DiVincenzo against Giddey. Up top, Randle. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Randle's got 20 points.
For Randle, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Pass to Giddey. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Dillingham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
A big test. Shams, thank you. Both shots good from the strike. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Randall is screen on ball to the inside. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Buzelis. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. To the paint. There's the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Reed a screen on ball. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ball outside. Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Now Randall. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. White. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. DiVincenzo against ball. Reed a screen on ball. DiVincenzo driving. It's blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in. Five to shoot. Out to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Minnesota again missing. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Williams a screen on McDaniels. And it's Giddey missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Randall deciding where to go with it. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Now here's Ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Ball against DiVincenzo. A deep 3. It's hauled in by White.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Ball with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. Right side Giddey. Over McDaniels. And And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
DiVincenzo against ball. DiVincenzo driving. And he can't jam it through. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Giddey passes to ball. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
McDaniels against Giddey. Poke loose. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just doing it solo. Love seeing McDaniels grab that steal and take off and convert.
Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to White. Williams with the screen. 18 feet out. White, good. White's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Minnesota leading by 4. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For Chicago, Luz Ellis is checked in for Terry. Zach LaVine comes in for Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Garza passes to DiVincenzo. Conley against ball, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by DiVincenzo.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's LaVine, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, LaVine not messing around in tight.
Well, this is what you admire about LaVine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some...
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Conley passes to Garza. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Patrick Williams. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first one falls.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Williams punches it home.
Tell you what, when LaVine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Giddey against Edwards. Down low. Oh, deflected and stolen by Williams. Here's Giddey. And he jams it home with authority.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Levine.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one for Chicago. Smith comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Ball. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for DiVincenzo. And Williams drops them both. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. The shot misses. Levine with some nice D. DeSumo with it. Shoots it from the corner. McDaniels with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Lays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Here's Randall. Got a hand on it.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Here's DeSumo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on White. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And now the Bulls in transition. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Edwards. He's got 7. Outside McDaniels. Levine with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Conley against White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kobe White picks one up.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. McDaniels against Levine. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on McDaniels. The triple goes for Levine. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Chicago leading. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Bulls shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. White, the pass to Williams. Dosunmu on the wing. Checked by Randle. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, Williams with the block.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Levine, plenty of space. Nails the wide open jumper. Levine's got 17.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. That one goes in.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. DeSumo outside. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Here's DeSumo, and it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the basket by DeSumo.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Good work defensively by White.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Smith with a screen on Conley. White against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Smith. White for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Levine passes to DeSumo. Here's White. Pass to Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got 10 points.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Strong finish by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Levine attacking. And the dunk by Levine.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And so here is Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. DeSumo on the wing. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
So he gets them both. Now White, give him 8. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Randall against Williams. Pass to Levine. Five on the clock. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. When you got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level, you got something real good for yourself.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Randall outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Back to White. Williams passes to Smith. Outside White. Smith with a screen on Conley. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Conley against White. Here's Randall. The putback. That shot off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside McDaniels for the lead. Here he goes. And the layup is good. McDaniels got 8. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Smith outside and stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Ellis is checked in for Williams. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. White finds Smith. To the middle.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Levine. Both free throws good from Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Here's Randall, and it's blocked. DeSumo with it. He's got 7. Up again. White, the pass to Levine. DeSumo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. 3-pointer. Here's White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. That's good from White.
We got this.
White hits them both. Here's DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. DiVincenzo can't hit.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Buzelis. Levine against DiVincenzo. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo to the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
And here's Edwards. He's got 11. Randall on the screen. Edwards, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat.
And that game against Portland, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Levine passes to Smith. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Conley against Ball. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Randall inside. He's covered by Levine. Randall a screen on Ball. Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Randall with a steal. Edwards against Ball. It's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside White. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. For Chicago, Craig is checked in for Smith. Terry comes in for Levine. And Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Dillingham. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
.136 left in the third. Here's Giddey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Terry, the pass to Craig. He's off on that one. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Reed. And it's Chicago with a board. White's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Giddey. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
DiVincenzo finds Reed, and he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Randall. 28 points for him. 1 second left, and he drops that one in. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Lonzo Ball, Patrick Williams out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Terry in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Hey, hard to get upset at the defense. DiVincenzo just making a tough shot look elementary.
Outside Giddey, the kick out to Ball. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Down low.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. No good on the second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
He takes it in. The shot by Terry, no good. Here's McDaniels. Alexander Walker. Chicago with a rebound. 3 on 3. DiVincenzo against LaVine. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's good for 2. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
On the wing, LaVine. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Unloads. Tries again. Reed can't hit. The Bulls shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Ball. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got his first points of the night.
Ball really has what I call rush hour handles. He can go where he wants to with the ball, even against pressure. Really good at maneuvering through defenses.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Minnesota again missing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Giddey finds Ball to take the lead. On target from range. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Giddey. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Giddey defends.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Outside Giddey. And there's the drive. Here's Williams. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Bulls on D. Pass to DiVincenzo. Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Oh, Levine! What an athlete!
I love it. Doing it at both ends of the floor. Levine's athleticism and anticipation is simply off the charts.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside Giddey. Called in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Drains the triple. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Williams against Reed. Here's Giddey. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Pass to Reed. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Ball gets it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Reed a screen on Giddey. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. From deep, Giddey. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Conley, no good. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Levine. Another shot. Tries yet again. Oh, good D inside, but Levine gets it through.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Outside McDaniels. Reed finds Conley. Outside Reed. And here's McDaniels. He's covered by Levine. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Levine for 3. Bulls keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Some changes for Chicago. Terry's checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. And it's White in for Giddey. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Drives to the hoop. Inside, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Terry, and it's Zach LaVine in for Ball. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Randall on the screen. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there, big time.
Woo, and a two-handed jam.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
First free throw is good.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Good on the second one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's McDaniels. That one is off. Nice D from LaVine.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Count that bucket. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The lead is 2. Smith with a screen on Conley. Conley against White. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Gobert not bothered by the D.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big time games under his belt.
McDaniels against LaVine. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McDaniels with the second effort. Misses in close. LaVine with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Mike Conley.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter here. LaVine against McDaniels. LaVine tenacious inside.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, LaVine stepping up when it counts.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Dosunmu. Off with the layup. On the wing, LaVine. With the drive. LaVine just knifes his way inside.
LaVine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. 50 seconds left in the game. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Dosunmu. That one no good. Oh, good D by Edwards.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Big-time delivery. Go, 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 Bear.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And Minnesota calls time here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. quarter. .27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
So the Bulls win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy